Hi ladies. So I'm going to do a quick review of all the challenges so far, so then I can just tick off the other videos and just leave this one. So first challenge was standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. And you can take different dance positions with that also, or you can try going on releve, both feet first, before you work up to one foot, which is the hardest. And it just strengthens your ankle, even if you just are flat-footed and just stand the whole time on one foot brushing your teeth and then the next night do the other foot. Or I think it's better just to do half and half. And if you have one of those little timers on your toothbrush, it buzzes every 30 seconds. So you can do it 1 minute on each leg, or you can even do 30 seconds in each position and just alternate right, left, right, left. And that'll help your balance, help give you strong feet and ankles. Then the second challenge was push-ups. So you just add one every day, or you add one whenever you're ready. So then you have like a repertoire of how many push-ups you can do in a row to keep your arm strength up. And then the other part of that, or the other option, was to do plank. And I want to show also that you can do a plank. I mean, you probably already know this, but you can do a plank on your elbows as well, which is actually harder. It engages your abs more. Be sure that you have a strong core and back, that you're not down like this. Okay, and you see I'm making a little triangle with my hands. You also want to flex your feet. You don't want to have your toes out here. So flex them and keep the back of your legs stretched. Okay, so this week's challenge is for your abs, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can work up to doing what's called hollow body. So I'll show you what hollow body is first. A lot of gymnastics classes will have you do this, but basically you make yourself into like a canoe shape. You can bring your arms overhead, and you really want to pull the abs down. You can also, you'll actually want to shrug your shoulders instead of keeping your shoulders down. So when you shrug your shoulders, it helps make you really tight here. And it's easier to pull your abs downward. So you want to scoop your middle out like a spoon, or you can think of exhaling all your air out and pulling your belly button down to your spine. You also want to look at your belly and see it go down. It may not happen right away. It might take a while to figure out where those muscles are. Okay? If that seems too hard at first, because you do need to keep the small of the back on the ground, later you can do it modified where you're keeping a neutral spine, but that's harder. So for right now, keep like a canoe shape and make sure that the small of your back is pressed firmly down to the ground. If that's too hard right away, you can bend your knees like that and just slowly lengthen them out. Or you can take your legs up higher. You can also put your arms down here and kind of push. Or you can hold on to your, like underneath your thighs to help, okay? So those are ways that you can work up to doing the full hollow body that I showed first. Okay, and then finally, it's actually going to be easier to work your abs if you're aware of your abs during the day. So it's called the drawing in maneuver, and it's just like pulling your belly button in or zipping up imaginary pants that are like really tight pants. And that kind of takes care of more of your lower abs. And so when you get up from sitting, when you start walking around your house, think of that. Lengthen your spine, bring your ribs in, pull your belly button in. But mostly just think about drawing your abs in. And you'll start being able to isolate those muscles. You can still breathe and move around, but have a drawing in motion or action, that's what I was looking for, of your abs. So your abs are actively working and everything else is relaxed and not tensed up. Okay, so that's ultimately what you want. You want to be able to isolate your ab muscles, because that's what keeps you in control as a dancer. Okay, it's probably long enough. So have a good week, you guys. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you soon. Can't wait.